I'm Bhavna Pandya. I lead the bio initiative at Riddle. So it's called BioRiddle. So BioRiddle stands for Bio Research Innovation Incubation Design Laboratory, which we started with an aim of providing open lab space to all innovators and young biologists, so that they don't have to search for space to try out their ideas. So earlier, everyone had this problem of finding a lab. Then they don't. So normally, when you graduate from your academics, you are no longer part of your academics. Then you can't go into industry and try out your project. So this is where BioRiddle comes in. So that bridges the gap where you can go to the BioRiddle lab, work on the project, develop it into a prototype or proof of concept, and then you can raise funds, grants, CSR as per the project that you work on. So Darwin is also one of such initiatives which we started in 2019 to promote sustainability and promote research amongst bioenthusiasts. So this is also regarded as one of India's biggest evolutionary movement in biology, which is an initiative of Sumaya Vidyavihar, and BioRiddle is the organizer. We are also supported by Maharashtra State Innovation Society, BIRAC, DST, and DBT. So we are actually starting our conference tomorrow itself, the 4th edition. I'll just take you through how we have created impact and how we have supported researchers, projects through our initiatives at BioRiddle. So Darwin is one of such initiatives. So in Darwin, we generally have talks and panel discussions. We have virtual workshops, tours, research symposium, regional conferences, conference proceedings, biohackathon, and startup summit. So this is a gist of what exactly the conference is about. And on screen you can see so many pictures here. So at first edition, which was in 2019, it was all in-person conference. But second and third edition we did it virtual because of again COVID and pandemic rise. This year we are doing it in hybrid mode because we understand that people are still not recovered from the COVID and may not be willing to travel so far, especially in Asia. So we are doing this again in hybrid mode. So people who are here, they can come and attend the 5th day or the last day of the conference, and others can be online and attend all our sessions. So this is how the past 3 years of Darwin looks like. So we started with talk sessions, panel discussions, field trips, hands-on workshops, and biohackathon presentations. Now, you might be wondering what exactly biohackathon is. So biohackathon is a quite famous concept globally, but here in India, we started with this concept to promote biology and DIY mindset. So we already know there are a lot of hackathon happens in IT and hardware, but there are no hackathons which promote biology also. So when you say IT and hardware, you hack system with IT or with hardware technologies. But in biohackathon, you hack the solution with biological techniques. So this is what biohackathon is about. Then in 2020, we went virtual, and there we have added so many other sessions. We talked about COVID in general, and some sessions were very specific about how people are dealing in COVID and how this pandemic is controlled in different countries. So that was one of the key highlights that we did in 2020. And then we kept on adding new things in our conference, where we had conference proceedings in 2021. Then we had regional conferences. So this year also, we're going to have 5 regional conferences in 5 different countries in different languages. And in 2022, we have added Startup Summit to help and support startups. So this is the global this is our global figures. So we have had attendees of around 3,000 people from 36 countries till past edition. We have had 13 international speakers, and there were 41 global partners who are actually helping us organize an entire conference. So this is the impact which we created in past 3 years. So like I said, with this conference, we are trying to help researchers, we are trying to help bio-entrepreneurs, bio-enthusiasts to learn and create something. So we don't believe only in giving lectures, but we also believe something that can be doable also post the conference. So here we can see we have around 33,000 participations. 1,500 plus were outside Asia. We already have 10,000 plus online bio community. There were 41 countries who participated in past 3 years in the conference. Then we have hosted 50 plus speakers, and we also do hands-on workshops. So, like I said, we just don't say, but then we make it possible. So we help our researchers and bioenthusiasts to learn something and take it as a giveaway from the conference. So workshop is one of such part. Then we also do biohacker project presentations. So in this segment, we fund projects, top 5 projects who are potential enough and can do better with financial support and also lab support. So we have also helped researchers to publish their papers for free of cost in reputed journals so far. We have also been in so many publications and media coverages. We have had 13 regional conferences in 13 countries, various languages and various time zones. Then we have organized 10 plus tours. So we also make sure that that our people or participants at Darwin conference can get to know about various other labs, manufacturing facilities, how it works. So these people, they come and talk about it. Then we have we have funded 5 projects. Like I said, we had around 50 presentations in the first year itself, out of which 5 projects were funded, and they were supported through our lab access as well. And we had around 78 research symposium presentations, and there are 300 plus organizing members across the world. So this Darwin conference is not possible without all the people who are involved in the organizing committee. Then we have around 41 community partners and sponsors, and 4,000 plus people were trained with various techniques and technology in biology through the conference. So this is the highlight of 2019, which was an in-person conference. So you can see there were so many people here visited the campus. They learned hands-on techniques in person. They went to various labs, visited. We've also had networking sessions, panel discussions, and talked about climate change in the first year. This is how 2020 looks like. So we've had Professor George Church as a keynote speaker, who is also known as modern god of genetics. So he's doing amazing work. So I think there was this recent headline came where Professor George Church is trying to revive the extincted bird. So he was already famous for reviving extincted mammoth. Now the bird. So you can see other speakers and some of the screenshots of our workshops, virtual workshops and tours. So these were the dignitaries who were involved in the community at various levels by delivering talks, conducting hands-on workshops, taking us through their research papers, sharing their knowledge. And this is how Darwin 2021 looks like. So we have had so many people across the world, and main focus was on bio art and bio design in the 2021 edition. And again, these are some amazing people who had been part of our conference and delivered great talks and shared their expertise with the participants. So these were the panel discussion. And this is the fireside chat that I was talking about. So Gigi was handling the COVID pandemic issues from public health sector in US. And one of our researchers called Mr. Robert Garcia, he actually did fireside chat with her and understood how they are doing that. And then there was one special feature by Dr. Gustavo. So he was working on Darwin's theory. He was trying to prove that Darwin's theory is correct. So he worked on Darwin theory for 15 years, and then he presented his research findings here in the conference. So these are some of the screenshots of workshops. And some of the virtual tours which we did in past 2 years. So there's this bio art lab where you can see how the biology and art is combined together to create that artistic installation, functional prototypes, etc. Then there's Lipotype Lab, there's Fab Lab Barcelona, who's also working on Citizen Project. So they presented that. So these are some of the pictures of our field visits in person. This is how research symposium looks like. So we've had 78 papers presented, out of which 17 papers were selected and published in these reputed journals. This is the glimpse of biohackathon. So winner received 1 lakh cash prize in the end. And these are some of our regional conference partners. So we have done 13 regional conferences so far. There were 7 different languages in which regional conferences were delivered. We have had 25 partners. We explored 13 teams and there were 10 countries involved. And in the regional conference only, we have had around 600 plus attendees. And these are some of the exposure given to bioenthusiasts. So we give exposure to bioenthusiasts by helping them with the research paper presentation. We also provided platform to bioenthusiasts, to biohackers in India to present what they're doing with their talent with biohackathon. Then there are some amazing community leaders in different part of the world. So we've had an opportunity to have them here and engage them with our community in India. And then we also did interaction with researchers. Peer-to-peer learning was our motto. And then if when the conference gets over, it's not exactly over. So we initiate that working groups where these people who has similar ideas or who wants to do something for society, they come together, they start projects after the conference, and those projects are again presented back in the next edition of the conference. So they work a year long on the project, and then they they present their findings in the next edition of the conference. So these are some of the networking and community engagement activities that we do. And there are some other bio initiatives. One is the bio fashion show that we do. So bio fashion show is mainly to promote biomaterials which can be involved in fashion designing instead of synthetic materials. So this we have done 2 editions so far, but because of COVID we couldn't do it again. But then we will be doing again in the next year. And there's this bio design competition where we promote bio design by helping students to understand the concept, and then we ask them to identify the problem and try to solve that problem with the bio design concept. These are some of our social initiatives which we did. So we did some blood donation camp in collaboration with health research team from Facebook headquarters, California. And this is how this 4th edition looks like, which is starting from tomorrow. So we have around 1,100 participants. 80 plus participants are outside Asia. 10,000 plus bio communities already there. 46 countries participated in this edition as well. We have 24 plus speakers, 10 plus workshops, 11 hackers project presentations, which are finalists after multiple selection. Then 10 papers will be published. We have 50 plus research symposium paper presentation applications, and we will be doing this conference parallelly in 8 different countries in 4 different languages and different time zones. And we have 50 plus organizing members across the world, and there are 15 plus community partners and sponsors for this edition also. And we will be training all these 1,100 participants through our hands-on workshops in the current edition. So these are some of our media coverages which we have been part of, and I think this is it from my end. So the motto of this presentation was to make you understand that how we are helping all community members, bioenthusiasts, whoever has an idea, they can just walk into BioRiddle, they can talk to us. We will help them with that idea development, design thinking, and how they can actually make the product. So we have all the lab facilities here. We have a bio lab, we have fab lab, we also have IT lab. So any kind of technology can be developed here. And we also have amazing pool of mentors who help these young researchers, experienced people with their products. So this is how we are helping community in general, and we are also promoting more sustainability. We are trying to come up with different alternate options to various harmful products. So like, for example, we have one project called Roha Biotech. So they are replacing the thermocol with their mushroom-based packaging material. So they will be starting their sales soon. So they are collaborating with health brands, they are collaborating with consumer electronics, and they are trying to promote the bio-based materials more compared to thermocols or single-use plastics. So we also have one more startup who's working on biomaterials and trying to replace the conventional leather. So they are growing the leather here, and then they are trying to replace the conventional one with their leather, which gives the same texture, the same look, everything is same. So yeah, so I think this is it.